What about some of the risks? I mean, most of the larger cloud computes so far have been based out of Asia and America. We're starting to get them in Australia. What are some of the risks that Australian organisations face if they migrate some of their data offshore?
Yeah, we've been looking at some of the compliance issues for larger clients who are moving their data offshore to take advantage of really compelling commercial opportunities where they can get quite good access to data centres. Each country that has a data centre based in it, whether it's Hong Kong, Singapore, India, China, those governments have the right to pass laws for everything that goes on in those countries. So you do have to consider, as a matter of due diligence, what laws there are in those countries that are relevant to your data being hosted overseas. In terms of risk, some clients don't care too much about their data being hosted overseas. It's pretty neutral, the data, and the cost is more of a driver. You could imagine that, say, for example, the Australian Defence Department might be concerned about having sensitive defence information hosted in a country, for example, China or any foreign country other than Australia. So I think there's a spectrum of concern depending on who you are and what you're using the cloud for. But you do have to be aware that if your data is sitting in a third country, that third country can pass laws that relate to that data. So third-party governments might require access to data, and data sitting in their country, they can have that access. Over time, I think there'll be practices which develop, which give people confidence about what it means to have your data hosted, for example, in Singapore. And it might mean not much at all to Australian companies once those sort of standards have been developed and expectations have been set.